Hi, it's me again, Thaddeus Roberts, to talk to you why I think that President Trump is a moron. Um, I'm going to try to justify that position. And it's a weird position because it's the most subjective of all my claims about Donald Trump that he's a fascist, a criminal, a traitor, and a moron. But moron is the most subjective, but it is also the most substantiated. There is an almost seemingly infinite amount of tweets that Donald Trump has written over the years. And he's like the Marcel Proust of tweeting. That guy tweets a lot. And I use that as exhibit A to prove my case that he's a moron because I have read a lot of those tweets, a lot of them. And never once have I read one of his tweets and gone, huh, yeah, well, that's something I never thought of before. They're just, not only are they filled with grammatical spelling errors, and my personal favorite is he just seems to roll dice when he wants to capitalize a word or not. But it's not the grammar that really proves his stupidity. It's what he's saying and how he says it. He always ends these tweets with one word like sad. It's usually sad. Like, in case you didn't understand what I was trying to say, I read the whole tweet and I didn't know that it was sad until at the end he says sad, and it's usually like in all caps and has like five exclamation points to really let you know how sad it is. Or disgusting is another word he uses a lot. Disgusting. I hope he tweets about this someday. That would just be awesome because it'd just be like he wouldn't know how to end it. Like just sad, just. Anyways, I don't know. But I will stand by the claim that Donald Trump is a moron simply based on his tweets. If you can point me in the direction of any tweets that are intelligent or insightful, intellectual or informative in some way that you could say, oh, that was a very clever turn of phrase that he used there. That was a very insightful tweet that showed me that he has a far better education than I gave him credit for. Maybe I missed those tweets. All I've seen are the tweets that he has written where they're written at the level of a fourth grader. So, besides the fourth grade level of his tweets, his speeches themselves, he's said a lot of stupid stuff there too. And I'm not just talking about batteries and Hannibal Lecter and sharks and stuff when he's just rambling. Like I ramble too. He calls it the weave, though, whatever. Anyways, it's not just that rambling stuff. He says a lot of like specific stuff that just makes you, what the hell is wrong with you? Like Revolutionary War airports, um, nuking hurricanes and then changing the map so the hurricane, I mean, these are things he thought of and then he went out and said them or read them off the teleprompter and nothing said, that's stupid. My favorite though is raking the forests. He said that's the way to prevent forest fires. You rake the forest, and I mean you can't make this stuff up. But it makes me wonder: has this guy even ever been outside? Just like his signature idea of the wall. That if we just build this big long wall, we're gonna stop illegal immigration. Have you ever been outside? Have you ever taken a hike in the woods? First thing you'd realize, you can't rake the forest. It's too big. It would take too many people, too much time. And the same thing with the wall. It's like, you're going to be building that wall in places where nobody ever crosses because the terrain itself is more of an obstacle than the wall is going to be. You don't think a family from Guatemala is going to come up to the wall and say, "Oh, they built the wall. I guess we're going back." No, they're going to say, "Okay, how do we get around this?" And they say, "Well, you can, walk out there 300 miles, or, you can just get a ladder." Oh, shoot. And the great Trump wall idea just crumbles. A ladder. Damn. Those damn immigrants just always one step ahead. Their technology is. Anyways, so he says dumb stuff in his speeches and dumb tweets, and it's if you compare this to past presidents, even the kind of not so intellectual ones like George W. Bush, or each still be very hard put to to show instances of George W. Bush saying things as dumb as Trump. And you go back to Lincoln or Washington, and I can't even write like they did. I mean, they were very flowery in their speech. They used a lot of vocabulary. I'm always just kind of in awe when I read them, and I'm always also in awe when I read Donald Trump's speeches and listen to his speeches, read his tweets, and just how dumb they are. It's like, oh my God, this guy's still in a fourth grade level of education. He's stuck there. Anyways, and the most decisive factor is that even though there's a lot of dumb ones, there are no good ones. He's never given a Gettysburg Address type level of speech. Neither have I. So, that's fair, but he's never even come close. And come on, we all know he never will. He'll never get up to the speech writing level of any of our presidents. He is so far below. You have to draw the conclusion this guy is not intelligent. All the dumb things over here, all the smart things don't seem to exist. The scales have been tipped. You got to draw the conclusion that he's an idiot. And if you just look at like the whole MAGA movement and what it's based on, MAGA, Make America Great Again. That's stupid. It doesn't mean anything. But you hear the Trumpers, that's all they say to Trump. MAGA. MAGA. Yeah, we're going to take America. We're going to make it great again. That's what we're going to do. That's how smart we are. It's like, what are you talking about? America, there is an America, and we're going to make it great again. Oh, okay. Deutschland über alles and all that stuff. But it doesn't mean anything. It only works on idiots who don't say how you're going to do that. See, I'm going to run for president, and I'm going to come up with even a better slogan. You know what my slogan's going to be? Make America even better. Mayeb, M-A-E-B, Mayeb. And it stands for Make America Even Better. See, I'm better than Donald Trump because I'm smarter, and I came up with a better slogan. I mean, but my followers aren't going to go around, putting signs up going, Make America Even Better, because they're too smart. They're not a bunch of fucking idiots that you can talk down to and say stupid slogans like that without fleshing it out a little bit, saying what you're going to do. And that, the irony of it is these people say they're going to make America great again. You know what made America great? Do you know what? Immigrants. That's what made America great. And the free press, that you can get information from widely disparate sources. This information is free and not controlled by the government, not intimidated by the government. So you got the immigrants and the free press that made America great. At least they contributed. And the whole MAGA movement, they hate immigrants. They hate the free press. You couldn't write this stuff. It's so stupid. Anyways, so MAGA by its very definition, is contrary to what actually made America great. Um, but I guess I just remember there was this time where I think it was Seth Meyers, and he made this montage of clips of Tucker Carlson saying, you know, these people think that you're stupid, referring to the Democrats, talking about the Republicans, and I just, it was just like a bunch of clips of him going, they think you're stupid, and then it's like on a different show, they think you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're right, you're right, cat's out of the bag. We we have to fess up, my fellow Americans. We we've been trying to hide it. We've been trying to be polite. It's not working. We do think you're stupid. You look at Kamala Harris and Obama, and there's this kind of arrogance that they kind of talk down to the MAGA crowd. But the problem is they try to hide it. They try to, I'm not going to try to hide it. I really believe that MAGA is generally the dumber half of the country. And that's what I believe. And I think history will vindicate me on that.